Hello everybody, my name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be a review on our book club pick of the month for the month of January, and that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Now, I really wanted to read this last year, okay? Because everybody on BookTube and everywhere was talking about it, and I heard that there was, the movie and everything, and the movie came out last year, and everybody was talking about the movie, and I was just like, I need to get on it and read this book, but like things just kept getting in the way, like between reading the December book that obviously I wanted to finish before the month was out, and things are falling over on my desk, but it's fine, just don't make any noise. Between the holidays and everything, I just didn't get onto it, and I'm so mad, but I'm actually so happy that I finally just got up and was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna make this one of our book club picks for the month. I'm just gonna do it, and I'm so excited that this was our January pick, because this was amazing. Now, if you're not 100% sure what this is about, this is basically about a girl called Star, and she sort of lives two lives. On the one hand, she is Star, who lives in this small little community called Garden Heights, and she lives with her mom and her dad, and it's a bit of a rough neighborhood, like things happen quite a lot. There's like gangs and stuff, and obviously there's that. And on the other side, she goes to this high-end sort of prep school where all of the students are primarily, there's like her and one other black dude, and that's it. The rest of them are white. And obviously all her neighborhood is, it's an all black neighborhood obviously as well. And the story picks off with her at a party, and her best friend Khalil is there too. And on the drive home, they get pulled over by a police officer, and Khalil gets shot and is killed by the police officer. And it's really just a story of obviously Star grieving for her friend, but also everybody rallying around her and being all like, you have to speak up on this, because this is something that's happening to our people all the time, and you just we need someone like you to speak up about this, because what happened is not right, it's an injustice, and all this. And it's just, this was so eye-opening for me, because obviously, yes, if you haven't guessed by now, I'm a white cracker, okay? I don't understand what it is to be black, but it's just, I will never be able to walk in a black person's shoes, ever. I can never understand what that's like. I can never understand your parents sitting you down and having to give you a talk on what to do if you're ever approached by a police officer simply for no reason whatsoever other than just standing there. That really, really, that really got to me, because they would literally just be standing there having a conversation, and then this police officer would just pull up and be all like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And it's just they're literally not even doing anything. Will you just back off and leave them alone? And I adored Star as a main character. I just absolutely loved it, and the whole thing, and how close her family was. Her dad, could I just talk about Star's dad, Maverick, for a second? He is so amazing. He just cares about his children so much. He just loves his children so much, and you see that throughout the whole thing. They've all gone through so much, and her mom is a nurse, and her dad runs a grocery store, and it's just, and she has an older brother that is just amazing, he's always looking out for her, and she has a younger brother as well, and he's just, they're just amazing. They are just a wonderful, wonderful family, and it was just I got maybe about 70 something pages into this, and then I was like, right, I just need to sit my butt down and just read as much of this as I can. And before I knew it, I was 100 pages in, 200 pages in, and this is a 400 page book. Like, she's pretty thick. And it's just like, oh, and like Star's journey throughout this whole thing is just phenomenal. Like, the whole thing, like, her dealing with her best friend's death, and like Khalil wasn't the only one. Like, she lost another best friend before like what happened to him even happened, and like she'd been witnessing stuff like this and she was like 10 years old, and she has friends, right, in the prep school that she goes to. She has a boyfriend as well who happens to be white, and her boyfriend is awesome, by the way. I just want to say, like, there's a part in this book where he really, really comes through for her and like really puts it out there. Like, I might not understand, but like, just help me understand, because I want to understand, because I want to make this work with you. And he's a real one, okay? Chris is a real one. Keep him. Like, oh, like, if you can't tell already that I absolutely adored this book. And I was about to say something there, but I've completely forgotten. Oh, I was going to talk about the friends in the prep school. Okay, so obviously she has Chris, who's her boyfriend, and he's awesome. And she also has one called Maya, I think that's her name, and she is Asian American. She's Chinese? Yes, Chinese, I think, yes. Well, she's Asian American anyway. And then there's another friend called Haley, who is just a white girl. And Haley was just so unlikable. Like, she just, like, the things that she said is just literally the reason why she is the reason why I lose faith a lot in humanity, because she just comes out with these things and just doesn't take consequences for her actions, and is just so stubborn and just such a bitch. Like, just, oh, get off your high horse already. Like, she really, really annoyed me in this one, and I'm really glad that she was put in her place. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, because that would be a spoiler, but like, if you've made it this far in my rambling review, thank you very much. But like, if you haven't gathered already, this book was so good. I really wish I had gotten around to it last year, because it would have been on my favourites for last year. But this right here, first 5-star read of 2019. Can we get an applause? Yes. So, The Hate You Give, 5 out of 5 stars. It's amazing, it's wonderful, it's eye-opening, it's emotional, it's inspirational. Like, it's just like the back of this book, it says, what's the point in having a voice if you're going to be silent in those moments you shouldn't be? Like, it's inspirational. Like, if you have a voice, then use it. And to all my brothers and sisters out there that are struggling, that are hustling, I've got you, okay? Like, you've one white person on your side, okay? I know there's other white people out there that are all at the rallies and stuff, but I never leave the house. But I will definitely be here. I will definitely do my part for you, and I love you all, and stay safe, okay? So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna hug this book and go back to I'm just gonna hug this book and just yeah, I love it. 5 out of 5. If you've read it, let me know how you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.